But
everything happened to me.
genuinely, it was just about, her trusting her boyfriend, and then she got murdered in the end, which was very exciting to film.
Well. Oh.
Are we not supposed to drink?
I don't know.
Well. After 7 weeks of planning a production.
Oh, the scarf just dropped, bro.
Well, guys. After 7 weeks of production, planning, them meetings, them phone calls, them notebook writing, them inspirations,
the creativity.
10 different, clashes of ideas. Stop breaking character. I'm being serious now.
Okay. You don't need.
So, those meetings, those efforts of us,
I just said you didn't need to redo that.
To go back to it, go back into the actual thing.
Or whatever.
And it's took us to this day today of us, sitting here today after hours of us trying to put this backdrop up. Multiple crash outs. But we got here in the end. And we finally on our first episode, first outside of professional production. This is personal and this is more homely, more lively.
And this is the origin story. Woo.
Episode 1.
Cue clap, cue audience cheering.
Action!
You've been hit by.
So guys, basically, yeah. My name is Wendy, and today I am here with a very special guest who is not only my friend, but my director. No.
You thought we were gonna start? I thought we were gonna start!
Anyways, so thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, welcome. No, bro.
As I was saying, this is not only my friend, but my boss and someone who... Someone who not only has assisted me in this process, but I have assisted her. And you know what? Girl, bye. Literally bye. Whole house now. Anyway, cue introduction, cue you.
Right, so as you guys may have known me,
I don't think they do, babe. Why do you think I said cute intro?
So guys, my name is Ruqayya, aka Director Baby. I'm a director, actress, that person. You just interrupted me.
Oh, sorry, bro.
But yeah, as she said, I am her boss. No doubt about that. I'm her director. I'll fucking fire you right now. We can end this production right now.
Girl, your PhD fake.
That's my dad's, not mine. Anyways, but yeah, my name is Ruqayya. People call me Ruqayya or director, whatever it feels comfortable to you guys in the audience. So no pressure. Go back to you. Yeah. A bit shy.
Shit. She's a bit shy. Sorry. All right. You're right, love. You're right. So today we are going to talk about your 3 main projects that you did. We're going to start off with the horror film, which was one of the first official ones that you did, and give us a little bit of intel. What was it about? You forgot?
No.
You forgot?
No, I'm glad to tell you guys. So the project was about, you dying. So she was actually in this first ever project of mine. She was there since day dot. Unfortunately, she's the only one who survived the actual original cast. It's changed so much since then. Anyways, but the story was literally, the plot was, she had a boyfriend, and she got murdered by her own boyfriend because she chose to, be like, I want to say gullible, but also she was that type of person who didn't care what was on the news. And you can see that in the film if you guys ever wanted to, watch it. I would not recommend it purely because the editing part was rough until I got to see the footage. Straight to camera, like Bodil said, in my fucking colleague.
You know what? It's a thing where it's like
Negative.
Yeah, very.
But to be honest, I'm not the type of person to argue criticism. I also agreed with the feedback, but do you know what it is? It was filming it that meant a lot to me. And yeah, you love to. I'll show you if you want.
Oh shit! What you mean by show it?
Chill out, man. We can't do this on public. Maybe private.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. My
let's cut the camera. Let's just
come on. Oh. Really nice to hear.
Thank you.
My other question for you is, aside from all the stuff that you've already named, what did you enjoy the most? Like, what was the best process and what made you really happy, like, doing it?
You know what made it all matter and made it, I'm so sorry, my words are losing.
Oh, baby, don't cry.
You know what made it, like, worth it was just remember, giving the phone to and him recording us. When I got home, I was just watching the footage and I was like, whoa, let me just see something. And I remember editing it for the first time and I was like, wow, I could just not stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing for, several minutes, just purely due to the fact of, it was so, like, it was like the first time I've ever directed someone and been so mean, so, so serious that my own friends were, popping up to me saying that, Ruqayya, why are you so serious, Ruqayya? I've never seen this side of you. Ruqayya, like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, do you know what? When I want something to, work, that side comes out. That side comes out. The demonic side.
Oh my god.
That's what I really enjoyed. Behind the scenes was really worth it. Filming it was the best part. I always say that production's always the best day. Yeah. It's just the process behind and after that's really, hard and kind of, just a lot of effort, a bit of boring, but it's worth it in the end.
Yeah, that's good. Here.
I'm getting
take a sip. Another glass. Yeah, cheers to that. Honestly. But yeah, okay. She's just hating like down alone.
My anger management therapy told me not to lash out on you anymore. So
your anger management therapy
told me not to.
Is it not therapist?
My
exit stage left, babe. So my last question for you regarding the horror film is, what have you learned? So considering it was your first kind of like official project and something that you obviously took pride in and you wanted to do, like, why? Like, why did you want to do it? But then at the same time, what have you learned?
I want to do it. Do you know what? I didn't think I was going to do a film. Initially, I was like, shall I make a magazine cover? Shall I make, something else, something easy? But I just remember thinking that I sat down, let me just think of something. I remember thinking about this idea and writing it down straight away. And you know what? I was just saying to myself, I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. I just want to do this. You know what? It's fine. It's not serious. It's fun. I don't have to, make it perfect. And what I learned most about it was keep the damn camera on the fucking tripod, please. Fucking move it. You know how to move it because I'm on my big hands grabbing the. I'm like, but to be fair, it was not my fault. It was not my fault. Yeah. So when I borrowed the tripod of the technicians, they gave me this new tripod. I was like, huh? Interesting. Maybe it's the same as other ones. It was not. It was so difficult to use. I remember like the camera nearly fell. I was like, yo, I'm not paying £2,000 for this. I was like, you know what? I'll hold it in my hands. My hands are secure.
Exactly.
Worst decision of my life. But I've learned that just don't hold the camera, because even though when you're filming, it might seem like it's fine, but it's really shaky. And the sound, because the mic is with it, it'll just follow your hands and your part, not the actress's part. So when you're speaking or you're moving. But that's what I learned, and I feel like I've overcome and I've learned my lesson, and you'll find out how I learned my lesson and what more greater things I've done, because we'll get into it, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so
Hi. Okay, bye then.
Okay. Another thing that I want to ask you about is
ask away. This is where the audience is cheer for me. Okay, go on.
I'm just looking for who asked.
You're asking me, mate. I don't know who you're asking. I found mine.
Ruqayya! Anyways, yeah, so the second thing I would like to ask you about is is your skincare advert. What's the difference between the skincare advert and the horror film? So aside from it being a skincare advert and a horror film, what was the differences? So
interesting question. The difference was that the horror film was, you know,
why is she so
the difference is that the horror film obviously was danger. You know, it had a bad ending. It was tragic. It was, you know, skincare advert is more of advertising something that's positive. You know, I wanted it to be really positive, you know, inspire the viewers to really buy this product, you know, pushing for this product to be really, you know, popular. Viewers to, you know, like I wanted it to be a trending song as well. You know, Chanel, you know that song. Sean.
Don't make me start now. Don't make
Chanel. Put it in Chanel.
Put it in Chanel.
Just put an order.
Why you saying love me? You ain't put me Chanel. Why you saying love me? You ain't put me Chanel. Yo, ooh.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, and the difference was this time was we had someone else.
Oh, Bilal man.
Bilal man. You're on your final straw, bro.
Final, bro.
Roof Daddy's back at it again.
You've crossed the professional boundaries.
Honestly, like
we don't miss you. Maybe when I need you for the next project, I'll shout you. But until then, you're fired. Difference is this is in your house. You know, we had the blow dryer on. And the camera was stable. Thank you. It was stable. It did not leave that stand. But what? Not even for a second. You know, we had Bilal holding the lights and also being the camera person behind the scenes. And then, you know, we had you in your outfit with the product. You know, that was kind of the difference. Just the plot. One was negative, one was positive. One was advertising. One was, you know, creating something for the viewers to be like, kind of as a sign for something that don't take danger as like light,
as in like the main kind of prominent difference between okay.
One's educate and one is inspiring.
Okay, we love that.
Thank you. Thank you, Autograph.
She said bye.
Oh, bye.
Okay, so aside from the differences, which is what we've kind of, established and what you've kind of, what was your favorite part about doing the skincare advert? I think you'll have a very good time speaking about this.
Let me just put the drink down.
Why did you spill it, man? Oh, no, my carpet, bro.
Sorry, man.
Shit, man. He says, yeah, let's go.
So I'm just getting a bit emotional.
Oh, it's okay, Papa. It's okay.
My favorite part was honestly when you made the edits of us behind the scenes.
That was my favorite part.
Go outside, beg for food, and then go.
And I remember just slashing out at you and be like, get the dog circle now.
I'm the director. Sell the fucking dog circle now.
And I'll fix it. And I'm just crawling on the floor with duct tape on my legs.
Oh my god.
I'm like telling you to stand in this dog circle spot. And then you have Bilal attacking me and actually buying the
when he threw you on the sofa, I was like, yo.
With the camera. Nobody's ever allowed to do that again. Just a warning to you all. If the first employee has raised your hands on your director, who has talked back to the director and who's talked back to the boss. You as well. Why are you speaking?
Okay.
But honestly, the best parts was the edits. I know I mentioned behind the scenes is always best part, but it really is. You live in the moment and you film something, which is fine. You know, it makes me happy. It makes me, amazing. But when I look back at it, as memories and like something to look back at, what I've done, what I've created, I feel like that's what my Instagram and TikTok is like. It's like a collage of, in order chronologically of each project
that's a
I
big word.
made.
It's giving colloquial, whatever that word.
Speak colloquialism like Edward Brothers, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Mommy Johnson.
Oh my God, what was that thing?
Money for milk, please. Mickey, that's your twin Eddie. Don't shoot him.
No money, no milk.
Money, no milk.
No money, no milk.
No money, no milk.
No money, no milk.
No money, Mr. Out to you. I'll not forget that because of you. Even though he was a racist. But yeah, honestly, it's just something to look back at, just really laugh at. And it makes me emotional in a sense because it's like, that's what I've done, that's what I've created. And people might see the funny side and the humorous side, but when they actually see the actual product, it's like, it's worth it. Even though I'm mean, even though I'm bossy, even though I'm, stressed and out of time and, just like, do this, do that, is to create something really good. So I know you guys like really patient with them. You just take it because you guys are just good boys. Good.
Y'all heard that? Like,
don't sue me.
Sue her.
YouTube, don't sue me. TikTok,
Sue her.
Insta, don't sue me.
Sue her.
Papa Music, don't sue me. The guy who commented on my video. Shout out to you because I used his song on a reel and he said we was close to bar or something.
Yo, man,
that man, shake that ass.
I'm gonna start shaking those.
So,
okay.
I can move on.
Now that we've talked about your skincare advert and, we explored the different themes type of thing, now we got to talk about the last one, which is the music video. Oh my God.
Wow.
With the music video, what have you learned?
I've learned a lot.
Oh shit.
Genuinely, I've learned so much that, people who watching my journey and like seeing my editing, and I was like remembering I showed them for the first time. I was like, look what I made. They're like, what? You from made that? That's really you. Like, you've come so far. That's not your work. And they were like, that's not your work. They were like, I was like, yeah, it is. I was like, wow, you've come like that's so good that I couldn't tell it was your work. And I was like, thank you. And then it was just like showing people, each edit, getting approval, like, is this good, is that good? And shout out to people who have really helped me, adding the effects properly and thought of ideas that even I couldn't think about. And that's why I don't take slow, but it wasn't you, man. You wasn't in the editing process. Yeah, shout out to them who's just like, giving me ideas at things I've not even thought about. And I'd want to credit them. I want to not that was my favorite part of it. It was just like it wasn't the fact of learning something, it was the fact that people knew that I learned so much that they were really, complimenting it. But the thing I've learned was the camera was there stabled. I got an extra people to help me. So it wasn't just like less people because, my bestie helped me, who is my technician assistant, and the person who chatted back to me the most, Leona. If you're watching this, I really miss you. Please, can you text me? Thank you.
Text her, please.
Please call me one day.
Leona, we miss you. Why am I crying?
I'm being serious. This is a shout out to Leona. I made this podcast so it reaches your heart. Please come back to me. Please reach out to me.
Come back.
Please work with me again. I really miss you.
Oh, here.
But yeah, that was the things I've learned. So lighting was fixed. We had so much lighting in that room. The locations were such a good, spot on. Even though I was deeping it. And so the music video was honestly, it inspired me something from real life, which was funerals and coffins. I know this might sound deep and may sound dark. The things are really dark, and what made inspiration was, real life events. And so I thought to myself, I really wanted to always make a dead scene. And I know in my films and music videos have always been horror themed and like, I'm a horror person. But generally, I've never watched horror films like that. I like hand on heart. The only movie I watched was Obsession. No, bro.
Oh.
Michael Jackson didn't make Obsession.
Oh, shittings.
Where are you going? He pausing it.